Hey everybody, how you guys doing on today? Happy Monday to you guys. I pray you guys are doing well on today, guys. Um, guys, the new year. Can you believe it? The new year is almost here, guys. Where have 2024 went? I'm on here today, guys, because I wanted to come on real fast, just to share some things. I've been sharing little sprinkles throughout the year about what I'm going to be doing, and particularly in the new year to come, guys. And also, I just want to share some little tidbits with you guys to take into 2024, as well as myself. It's just, I just 2025, guys, with this community. I pray that it'll be a different experience for each and every person that is still going to be functioning, in their on their channel and moving forward. And even if you're not on your channel, whatever you're doing in your private time, I just pray that whatever happened in 2024 that was not right, that we can get it right in 2025. So I'm on here just hear some things, guys. Really quickly, I had made a note. I've been jotting things down. I made one list, don't know what I did with it. I made another list, don't know what I did with it. So I just jotted some things down. Just jotted some things down. And they're not in no particular kind of order, guys. And so I just want to start. I just want to start off saying that, my channel will still be here. It will still be doing what it's doing. But I will be uh, not as well. I kind of haven't been on as much lately, guys, and that is for a reason, guys. My life is really, really, really busy, guys. I really struggle with this the whole time I've been on the channel, that I just don't have the time. It's like I'm compromising so much, to do what I need to do on the channel. And anybody who's a content creator who's doing things, you understand what I'm talking about. You know how hard it is just to get up here, just to do a simple short. It just seems like it take forever, and we're doing, and as a content creator, you're doing the whatever it is we're doing. We're uploading the videos, we are creating the videos, we are creating ways to make it more you know uh, more geared to people trying to tune in, putting our little perks and putting our little spins on our channel. And that takes time to sit down and to edit and to do all that type of stuff, and then wait for it to upload. And then if you have a problem and then you don't know, and there's all that things. Sometimes a simple task can take hours, to do this type of stuff. So guys, I'm not leaving the channel, but I won't be on the channel as much. I haven't been really doing that a lot in the last few months, to begin with, because I'm chiming down to being able to function in my life, because I am a caretaker to my youngest adult daughter. I am a parent of a daughter with special needs, and it's so hard to try to be everywhere at the same time. All right, and it's just a lot for me to do. It's a lot for me to try to to do the things the way that I would like to do them, because when I look at some of these videos, when I've been doing these rewinds, these 2020 2023 rewinds from what some of the videos that I did from last year for Christmas, because I didn't have a lot of time to do anything really with the channel, and I just been trying to bring some things from last year to this year. And when I take a look at some of those videos, I was like, what in the world? When I look at myself with some of those videos, I said, Cindy, that is not you. That's not you. I'm just trying to keep up. Just trying to keep up and keep content on the channel. One video, I said, I had to look at it two times. I said, is that me? I said, is that me? I said, it looks like it. I mean, I'm sitting here at the table, but I couldn't believe that I said, I can't believe I uploaded that video right there. I just cannot believe it. We're not going to always be on here looking like, you know, looking glamorous. That's not what I'm talking about. But some stuff when I saw on my channel, I was like, you know what? You really needed to rewind what you just did. You should have just rewinded that and started again. But What I want to do is that I'm creating another channel, and it's going to be covering everything that I'm doing, but it's not going to be in a business setting. It's going to be, I don't even know what they, it's just a regular YouTube channel where I'll be doing, it's not going to be a business. I'll be showing what I'm doing. And if I do something business wise, it will be on that channel. I want to incorporate everything. I want it to flow out where people are not expecting to see gift baskets. People are not expecting to see bacon. It's going to be, everything is just going to flow itself out. I'm going to be revealing a little bit more of my life and being a mother as a, of a, um, who has a, a daughter with special needs, inspiration, just the whole shebang, just everything, but not revealing so much that I don't want to open my life up too much, but I'm going to, it's going to be a better fit for my life instead of, coming here and people, wants to see certain things or expecting to see certain things. But on my other channel, I want to open up a little bit more. I want to be a little bit more broader in what I'm doing in my life and, and bring ministry to the channel. And it's just all going to flow out. Whatever happened next day, that's what's going to be on the channel. So I will be here just whenever, just when, there's something to put on the channel that's worthwhile putting on the channel. And, my time is just, I just can't commit to doing more than what I'm already doing. And I would like to do more. And I would like things to be a little bit more different or something a little differently when I'm doing things on this channel. So anyway, it's going to be on another channel, guys, and I'm excited about that. And the front part of 2025, guys, I'm going to be taking some time out because I really need to do that. My front part of the year is going to be dedicated to God and to be in prayer and to be, just consecrating, myself for the front part of 2025, and however long that will be, I don't know. But I'm going to be at least going for a period of time at the front part of 2025, whether it be a couple days, whether it be a couple months, whether it be a couple weeks, I don't know. Just however I need to do it, I like to spend that front part of the year with God and just praying about certain things. And I have gotten away from that. I was doing that before, and I have gotten away from that, and I'm regrouping myself and re-getting myself back in this position to to seek out God for the year moving forward. And so that's what's going to be happening for me in 2025. I will be here periodically, and I'm going to be creating another channel. And there's some things, other things that is coming down the pike for me, and I'm just going to be, just preparing myself for what's moving forward. I don't like to tell everything, guys. I don't, like to let my left hand know what my right hand's doing, you know, when putting stuff out there. But there's just some things that I'm going to be moving into next year. And the other part of this, guys, of this video, guys, is that, as gift baskers, I just want to, this is even for myself, guys, I just want to leave some little tidbits. I hope that this will be some sort of um, reminders, maybe some people, this can help people who may not really know, like those who are just coming on board, just to be reminded of some things, and even to readjust maybe some things that we are doing in this community, not just on the channel, but if we're doing things not even just in gift baskets, but whatever type of business we may be doing. But particularly, I'm talking about the gift basket things that we're doing. So, guys, what I did was I looked up some things about stocking, inventory, how can that look? What can we do better in 2025 when it comes to getting our supplies, um, and taking care of those supplies once we get it? Because, guys, I saw something down I think during the summertime, and I said, I don't want to be like that. I was like, well, I said, I know I am like that to some degree, but I saw something. I said, wait, that's way over the top. It's way over the top. Um, I'll explain it as I go into what I'm about to say here. So I'm going to just go to, I just Googled um, inventory, like inventory management. And this is a help for all of us, not just, I'm not just trying to dish it out to anybody out there. It's for all of us, to maybe take into consideration or to be mindful about when it comes to our inventory, how to manage it, how to manage our inventory, because this will help us along the way. It will help us to move a little bit more better, and flow a little bit more easier in our business. And let me just go ahead and read. Um, I looked up inventory management, and I had saved it on my laptop. I went back for it just now and I didn't see it. I had another um, thing that I had Google, and it had some really, really good. It was a lot more than what I'm getting ready to read here. But inventory management is the process of overseeing a company's inventory. Now, this is doesn't matter how big or how small the business is, that we are overseers. We have to oversee everything that is going on in our business. So, inventory management is the process of overseeing a company's inventory from the raw material stage to the point of sale. It involves tracking and managing the flow of products, including production, ordering, storage, sales, and sales. The goal of inventory management is to have the right amount of inventory on hand to meet customer demand while avoiding stocking by while avoiding stockouts and overstocking. Okay, so all right, we have here, it says effective inventory management can help business by one, meet customer demand, which is by knowing what's in stock, what to order, and when to order it. Businesses can run, mm, businesses can avoid running out of items customers want. I hope that makes sense. Let me read that again. One is to meet customer demand. By knowing what's in stock, what to order, and when to order it, businesses can avoid running out of items customers want. Okay, avoid stockouts. Stockouts can cause delays and undermine customers' relationship. And a stockout is just simply when products is not available. We want to always make sure that we know that when something is not available, and if somebody wants something and we give a yes to it, and then we find out it's not in, um, in stock, then we're going to have a problem. The customer may want to go somewhere else. And, we just want to avoid, promising somebody something and then we run into a stock out. Um, issue. So the flip side of that is to avoid overstocking. Guys, this is what I was about to say earlier because I was like, I saw something and I was like, we can have inventory. And I've been in this position myself. We can have inventory and we know it's in there. We know it's somewhere and it's somewhere. It's somewhere in a bag, it's somewhere in the box, it's somewhere in the closet, it's somewhere down in the basement, somewhere in the garage, it's somewhere in the car, it's somewhere underneath the bed. Hopefully it's not underneath the bed, but let me read this one. Too much stock ties up money and can lead to waste. Now, as business, we're doing what we're doing, and we have to understand that overstocking is a big issue, especially when we see them sales guys. We can have stuff all over the place. We know where it's at, and then 9 times out of 10, when we can't find it, guess what we go and do? We go buy some more, and we put it somewhere. It's not somewhere where the same items are, where you can rotate these items because they're placed in other places. And we got to have a place to stockpile our things. And one of the things that I was even thinking is that if we if we, I don't know why I'm so tongue tied right now, if we're very serious about what we're doing, and we know we have the niche, we know we have the demand out there, we know we have people asking for our stuff, it is good to go and get yourself a storage area. If you don't have the space in your hold on guys. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to leave for my daughter to go do something for her. If we know that we have a lot of stockpile and we're gonna actually use that stockpile, it's a good thing. If we don't have the space, if we don't have the space, rent a storage area. There's so I can't tell you how many storage areas. I got so many in walking distance of my home, and I really needed to do that. I really need to do that, and I don't know if I am going to do that, because what I'm going to do after this video and beginning one of the tasks is to clear out once and for all that room upstairs where I was working at, and it just became, when I started doing my channel, it just became a nightmare. So that's what it is. It's just a nightmare up there. So I'm going to move all that stuff down and see what if I actually need to get a storage area. And for those who are actually doing and ordering a lot of stockpile, and you don't have the space, get a storage unit, because this is one of the things that we have to consider when we are doing businesses at home. When it requires inventory, we need to have a space to put it. We can't put our kids out, we can't put our family out and keep the supply in the house. We got to we got to make space for that. And as newbies, as those who are coming on that are new, start small, because we got to realize that this can really get out of hand if we don't watch ourselves, and we are a newbie and we're on YouTube, and we are seeing all the other basket channels, and we see what everything is going on, we're going to want to jump in the boat into that too. You have to, when you jump into this business and any other type of business, you got to have a plan in your hand. You got to have a plan. You got to see if you are able to actually sell what you're trying to create. If you don't have anything, if you don't have anywhere to sell your items, if you don't have people, even your family, that can buy your items, think twice about what you're doing and just start small. Start small. Mug gifts and all these little box gifts and things like that you can create. You could take those to some schools. You could take them to some places, to sell your items, but you have to get familiar with your community. So start small. If you're a newbie, start small, and don't be intimidated about anybody who's doing something big, because it takes time to grow. It takes time to grow any type of business. It'll take at least over a year to really start getting your feet in there, because the first year you're trying to get your feet wet, you're trying to see how to maneuver in your business, you're trying to see what you can actually do. You don't want to buy every single thing. You don't need every single thing. Get something, get a niche, get something that is popular. Mug gifts are popular. They will sell any type of season you want. Get a mug gift, create a theme around that mug gift, and get your gift out there and see if people would begin to buy. And then people will start passing on your information. And there, you could just start to flow. And you don't want to buy so much inventory that you're going to actually need a storage area, and you're not even selling it. You don't even have people to sell it to. So be smart and be wise in this area, and try not to buy too much, because as a regular, I'm like in between. I'm not big or small. I'm just somewhere in between. And I really have come to a place where I just had to stop the process on what I was doing, because It's just like you can't buy so much. It's only but so much inventory you can buy. And I'm just gonna cut it off at that. Overstocking can be a problem because it can also be wasteful. It can be wasteful, especially if you buy edibles and things like that. With me, I buy only small amounts of things here and there and there. And by the time the next holiday comes up, I'll have my supply because variety is also a good thing. Yes, we can have a million balloon cups. But those a million balloon cups, if you're not using them all and then you trying to create other things, you're taking up space for some other stuff that you actually really can sell. There's a lot of popular items out there. Buy a few things, and just stock by. Have a variety of things in your stockpile, and we don't always have to instantly go out and buy everything because we don't think it's going to be there. Trust God to supply your every need. Okay, so that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I actually do. I said, look, if I buy this, when I first started the channel, guys, I was seeing a lot of stuff, and I was like, I gotta get that. I gotta get that right there. I gotta get that. And it could just be, what is the thing I want to say? It just can be because everybody else is doing it and everybody else, and it does. It just makes you want to jump in the boat and do the same thing. So just be smart and to be wise and know that, we don't have to have one big stockpile of one thing, one big stockpile, another thing, and then you got to work with different items to go with the bling cups. You got other items that got to go in the box. You got other items that got to go in the cup. You got the other items that got to go in the basket. So you want to be mindful about what you're actually trying to create and make sure that you can have those items also in the stockpile and not just have the vessel but have the other things that go inside, and not to be wasteful over edibles and expiration dates on, just other things, whatever that could be. Um, Watch your expiration dates so that things won't get wasted, um, you know, when you're overstocking. Okay. Respond to trends, which I was just saying, like the bling cups and all the, it's still classy. She has a lot of amazing things that she do on her channel. She brings a lot to the table when it comes to that. We got other ones that are out there who are, you know what? That was something I was supposed to mention. I just said still classy. I saw something on her channel when she did the live on Saturday. There was something that I was supposed to be mentioning about that. It's nothing bad. It was just something that I had picked up and I wanted to share. So hopefully it'll come back to my remembrance. But, respond to the trends. What's going on? Those bling cups, I keep talking about the bling cups from Dollar Tree, those amazing cups from Dollar Tree. Um, I think what's going to happen, I think they're going to be seasonal. Before they were just out there. They just put them on the shelf and then everybody just grabbing them and buying them up. But what I think, now this is just me, I just think they're going to be seasonal because I wasn't able to find none for, like, when I first started seeing everybody. I was like, I can't find none nowhere, nowhere. Now, Christmas then came. They got all the reds, they got all the greens, and they got all the colors out there. And then I think what's going to happen is that they're going to just start bringing these types of cups out seasonally. For Valentine's Day, we might have the more reds again, and then Mother's Day, of course, we're going to be able to find other colors, I believe, but they're not going to be in high demand like when the seasonal things come, like Christmas and Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and things like that. The summer, they might have the lighter cups and everything like that, the oranges and the yellows and all that kind of stuff. So I really think it's going to be seasonal with those cups because I keep hearing or seeing other people saying that they weren't able to find some here and they weren't able. But I know here that I'm thinking since I saw them in Christmas and they came out with all the Christmas colors that they're going to be now like a seasonal thing. But of course, any Dollar Tree, if they have them and they stockpile, they can just bring them out and put them on the shelf. But I think when the season comes in. I think this is when we're going to find more of those cups out on the shelf. So respond to trends. Inventory management provides data to help businesses respond to trends. Now, I guess this is for like when, like a business, brick and mortar and all that type of stuff. Um, and then avoid supply chain breakdowns. Inventory management can help businesses avoid breakdowns in supply chain management. Some common inventory management methods include, okay, well, this is getting into, okay, I think I'm going to stop here. I pinpointed a few things. One, to meet the customer demand. Two, to avoid stockouts. Three, to avoid overstocking, respond to trends, and avoid supply chain breakdown. Okay, so these are just some things that just some little tidbits that I wanted to leave with you guys. Let me see if um, okay, anything pertaining to that. I think that was it because I was going to get everything off of this out of what I Googled. But some other suggestions is to have your goals, to have your plan in your hand, to write out a business plan. If you're selling a lot, if you're selling really, really, really a lot, it's a lot that you can put down into a business plan. Be realistic about what you want. Just don't jump in the race and jump in and dive in because we see all these wonderful things happening in this community, and you're just coming in, and covered this already, that just be realistic and know what you want to do. Have your own, uh, niche about what you want to do, and be realistic about it. Start small, start slow, and of course, glean from everybody else. Glean from what you see, um, and I just want to say that just be realistic, and let me see. Try things out. Try things out before you buy. Now, this is regarding inventory. Try things out. We see something new that people are doing, and then you say, "Oh, let me just go. Let me just get everything together." And try see if that's something that's going to sell where you are. It may sell where they're at, but over where you are in your state, in your community, in your neighborhood, in your business, you got to see if that's something that people are going to be drawn to. So start off with a couple of items. Create those items that you're interested in and put it out there and see if people will buy it. And then if they buy it, hey, I got a fish on my bait. I got a fish, or I got a couple of fishes. Let me create some more of gifts. Don't just go out and buy the whole enchilada. Don't go out and buy thousands and thousands of those, and then you don't sell them. Then you don't, then you got storage. You got, things that may be wasted. You might got things that you might want to do, it's just sitting around and taking up space. So start out, try the things out first. When we see somebody creating something, see if that will be a seller where you add first before you buy a whole bunch of it, and that will help you to not waste out some of your items. Um, um, okay, yeah, I got try things out before investing your money and your time. And we're pulling money out of the business when we're just buying things. We're pulling money out of our business, and then when they're sitting there, you could be pulling money out of your the money that you're making, or you're pulling it out of the money that you use to buy your inventory. You're pulling money from out of there by buying things on the whim, and you don't really put it to work. You don't really have a way to sell them out. So that's something to think about, to make sure that we are trying things out to see if they will be a seller before we actually buy a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. And I got, let me see, rotating our, make sure that we're able, and see, this comes with, again, I said, I saw something over the summertime, like, I couldn't believe how much inventory somebody had. They had so much inventory and they couldn't. they couldn't find it. They couldn't. They knew it was there, and it was awesome the way they had it stocked up. But it was just like, I've been there. I had the stuff all in boxes and everything. I know it's in there, but where is it? Where is it? And then I went out and bought some more. You don't want to keep buying and buying and buying and buying, and you already got the stuff there. So it's a way to, we have to make sure that we're able to rotate our 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 items when we get them. We uh, uh, just don't run out and buy more. Find what you got, what you already got. You already got it. You just have to find it. You have to go into that inventory. We got to stop wasting money because the money is there. We keep buying it and we keep putting it in the inventory, but we're not selling it. We go and buy 10 more things. We only needed the one thing, and then we would go out to buy the one thing, then we pick up three, four, five more. It's money being wasted. We have to be wise about what we're doing, about are we actually trying to make money or are we just trying to buy items and stock them up? Are we just becoming a storage place? Do you want to sell your items? Work on them items. Try to get your inventory down. When we read that inventory management thing, that when we buy our stockpile, we are to are things that we need. Buy what we need, not what we always want all the time, because we have to make sure that the stuff that's already there is getting pushed out, and then you come behind it and restock those items up. I know times may be difficult. We don't know what 2025 and moving forward is going to be, but we just got to lean into God. We got to trust that God is going to have whatever we need out there. And if it's not out there, it's, hey, look, it's time to try something else new. We can be creative in so many different things. There's too much inventory out there to begin with. So it's just a matter of we can't find what we have, then try something else new, and put it out there. Just put it out there. Um, I was invited to, I was actually invited on the 18th to go to an event. And I had actually sold all my gifts by then, but I didn't make a lot of gifts, guys. I only made a few gifts. I didn't even make my usual 20 to 30 gifts. I didn't even do it, guys. I had too much. I had 2 deaths in the family. I had stuff that I had to catch up on, regarding those things. Things got pushed back. I had a lot of stuff I had to do. And I just made what I could make at that time. And I still wanted it to be quality stuff. I didn't want it to, I don't see, there's a difference between quality and quantity. Quantity, you know, let your stuff be good quality stuff. Make as many, and then if you need more, then you can go back and just make some more. It doesn't, I'm not trying to say that quality doesn't, quantity doesn't work, because quantity does work, but you got to always make sure you have the help, the support, and all that stuff. When you make loads of stuff, you got to make sure that you have the help, to help you get that stuff moving out, when it's time to go out, when it's time to get it out, when it's time to deliver, when it's time to go to an event, just make sure when we make oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles of stuff, that we have the actual help to help us. We only one person designing, buying, stocking, doing everything, wrapping, bowing. That takes a lot of work, and we got to have help, if nothing more, but to help us get that stuff out into the community, out to the events and things like that. So quality, and then you don't want the quantity of your things to be start looking shabby. When you once you get tired, you just start stacking all you just paste the bow on the back, just push it out. Okay, next. You just push stuff on. Okay, next. You know, we want to always make sure that our gifts are nice looking quality gifts. I ain't talking about Martha Stewart. I ain't talking about none of that stuff. But what I am talking is make your things look, worthy of being out there, and you're just not tired. Once you get tired, your stuff is going to start dwindling down in presentation, and then that's why some people are not buying some things, because of how maybe it may look, and it's just not interesting because we done just do something in there and it's just like, what's that? So I'm just being realistic, guys. I'm not preaching to myself here. It's not just you. I'm trying to, we speak things out. So, it's going into my earlobes too. Okay. So be be intentional about what you're doing and everything that you're doing because we're putting us out here in the gifts, okay? And oh, what was I saying? So I went to the gift. I mean, I got invited to. It was. I wish I could. I wish I would have did that thing, guys. I'm telling you, because, well, as I said, my gifts had actually was sold before that gala had came up, and it was something I was invited to last year, but I may do it next year because the weather was nice. Because I was getting ready to change my mind. Then I said, then my guest was going. I said, well, I ain't no point in me trying to go, even just to sell these few gifts. I think I only had like 9 gifts, and but I was going to get out there if nobody didn't sell them. I mean, if nobody didn't, if I had gifts to sell, I would have went out there. It was from 4 to 8 p.m. and it was associated with one of our major hospitals. And it was just really, the invitation was really, really super nice. They was going to have dinner, they was going to have shopping. And it was just, it's indoors. It wasn't outdoors, it was indoors. And it was just going to be really nice. And I said, dang, I wish I really could have did that. But thank God. I don't have to go now. And the price was only $25. They only wanted $25 for that. I couldn't believe it. So I don't do events during the wintertime, guys, because of the possibility that we had snow, we had ice in the day before. And I said, see, this is why I don't like to do things because I never know when you just never know what the weather's going to be like, in the wintertime. Now, summertime we can make do, but the wintertime, I ain't trying to travel in no snow. I ain't trying to be sliding up and down hills. I ain't trying to do that. Put my life on the line like that. So good basket. No. So anyhow, um, I was invited to that, and I would have went. I would have went if I hadn't sold my gifts because it looked like it was gonna be really nice. And the first time I was invited was last year, and so moving forward, I think I'll probably do it. Maybe. Okay, let me get off of that for next year. But also, I got down here on my list, guys. I forgot to do my fruit baskets. I said, okay, when I made those, hold on. Okay, when I had the only reason why I had a few gifts when I did the those movie night gift baskets, because I said I was going to do fruit baskets. That's my daughter with the toy on there, Cookie. That thing gets on my nerve. That thing be so loud sometimes. And guess what? She didn't even want that toy. My daughter is 25, but intellectually, my daughter has an intellectual disability. She's 25, but cognitively, she's around scatters between 3 to 5 years old, and she do play with these types of toys. She likes Sesame Street toys, and this Cookie Monster, she kept pushing it away, and that's what she usually do. Let me not talk too long on this, but she kept pushing that thing away. I said, you know you want this toy because every time I put it in the basket and get it home, you want it. So anyway, thing getting on my nerve right now. I wish I would have kept that in the store. Hold on. Lord, that Cookie Monster thing is so loud. Okay, Monster. Okay, let me get out of there. But I just turned that off. I was supposed to do gift. I was supposed to do 2 fruit baskets, at least 2 to 3 fruit baskets. The only way I remember is when I walked past my bag. I walked past my bag, guys. I said, what in the world? Get my stuff sitting in the bag. Somebody walked my fruit bag. I said, what in the world? And it was like Christmas Eve when I saw that. I forgot all about my fruit baskets. I got juice, I got the baskets. All I had to do was just put them together. Completely forgot. So anyhow, I think I'm still gonna do some, guys, because these Pantones, these are good until they are good. I think they go off in these. I can keep the 2026, thank God. But the Panettone bread, cakes and stuff like that. I got cookies. I got the Mrs. Fields. And then the I was gonna do the fruit basket. Completely forgot about it. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some. What I was gonna actually do was because I never did fruit basket before, um, and I wanted to to test run that, and I was gonna make 2, and I was actually gonna give them away and see what the people thought about it, but I completely forgot. So I still may do it moving forward. For my candy piece, I'm gonna give these to the kids around here. I think I'll give these to the kids and my family, and I'll still be doing some gift baskets because I really would like to. That's the area that I'm still trying to get into for the fruit baskets. And my daughter's school, here I am getting ready. Guys, I done bought, this is what that was for the go to. The candies, the things that I bought for the school, the cookies too. That was supposed to go to my daughter's school for their fundraisers. And you know it, I just saw them a few months ago. Ain't nobody told me they wasn't having it. I said, y'all not having school fundraiser this year? They said no, because a lot of things is going on at the school. They have a lot of changes going on, and they was just I don't know. I didn't get the full details of what was going on, but I guess it's just a lot of whatever's going on. They said and then the person who's in charge, she's no longer there. Um, so I didn't even make I didn't, and I said, thank God, because I had a lot of on my plate. When I learned that, I was like, oh, thank you, Lord, because my cousins had just passed away. I had a lot going on. I was trying to squeeze that in there. They were just going to be quick gifts. I had the boxes. I had a video that I showed you guys. I was just going to put, some hot chocolates and stuff in boxes and just wrap them up and give it to them. I didn't even have to do that. So that was canceled for this year for whatever reason. They said there's just a lot going on and with the school itself and nothing bad. It's just a lot of changes. I don't know if it's changes in administration and all that type of stuff. Just stuff that's going on. So I didn't have to do that. Forgot about my gift baskets, my food baskets, but I'm still going to make some of those just to do it. And a lot of people were asking about, well, when I showed this on when I showed my table setting for the people, like, I meant to show these. I actually meant to show these to you guys and I forgot. I got these here from Hobby Lobby. These were $5.99 and these are so beautiful place. I was just looking for something to go onto my table. Okay, let me show you what I got. Let me show these on the channel. These are my Dollar Tree bling bling things. They had these in here, so I said I'm gonna use these for Christmas. And these were $5.99 for the plate. And then I got them for 50% off. So I paid about $3. I didn't really want to pay them, but I said, these too pretty. They did have some scratches. As you can see, I guess from being sitting on top of each other, they didn't have no fabric or anything in between. And so, yeah, I got these from Dollar Tree. And in case, these will make nice and maybe some sort of gift. These were really, really, really cute, guys. Nice and shiny. So some people were asking me about the plates, and I got them not on the channel, but outsiders. They were asking me about the plates, and I actually wanted to show you guys that in case they were something that you could use for Christmas, and a gift or something like that. But I kept forgetting, guys. Anyhow, um, trying to cover everything. I got a lot of stuff. What else I got on here? I got Now I keep this. We're almost done, guys. It's like 42 minutes into the video. Um, I keep pushing, guys, check with your Chamber of Commerce uh, about if you're really, really serious about your business and you're trying to do things, you're trying to advance, you're trying to move forward, you're trying to figure out maybe if you want to get a brick and mortar, you're trying to figure out if you want to, you just want to get more training, you want to get more experience in some things. I checked with my Chamber of Commerce a couple of years ago, guys, and I'm connected. They have what is called SCORE. SCORE is a platform where they have um, once you connect to your Chamber of Commerce, your Chamber of Commerce handles small businesses and they help support small businesses. Gift Baskets is a small business, and I actually had somebody who I had connected to, even though I was already familiar with Gift Baskets, and the person really, hold on again, even though the person we were pretty much on the same level um, about gift baskets. What they did was they connect you with people who are already, if you're a baker, they will connect you with somebody who's familiar in the baking business. If you're in the gift baskets area, they will tie you into somebody, whatever your business is, they will connect you with somebody. A mentor is what they call. And once I got connected to somebody, I was like, well, I kind of really already know a lot of that stuff. I'm just trying to learn the business side of gift baskets. Okay. And so at least what they done in my state was that once I got connected to the Chamber of Commerce, I connected with somebody, with a couple of people. They got my ideas about what I wanted to do, and then they have what is called SCORE. SCORE is a my daughter. Hold on. SCORE is a platform where oh Lord, help me with her. Hold on. Okay, SCORE is where you actually can have training. They have a lot of what do you call it? Web what is it? When you meet up on your like Zoom, you have your meetings. You have let me think of the word I'm trying to think of. Guys, I can't think of the word to save my life. It's when you come on. They sent me some invites, some invitations to they'll send them straight to your email, where they're having classes. They're having some sort of um, job related um, um, meetings where you are talking to the actual people. Okay, let me give you this for example. Um, I recently, and I'm so glad, I'm so mad at myself because I missed this webinar that they had. Webinars is what I'm trying to think of. They'll send you webinars for you to attend, and there was one on nonprofit organizations, because that's what I want to get into, a nonprofit organization. I want to be, and that's the other thing about my channel, that I want to be more of a nonprofit. I like helping people. I want to give back. I want to give to people. It's not exactly a business that I'm looking to make money off at this point. I'm looking to help others, to give and to give to other people. So they had a non-profit webinar. I missed it because I saw it like 2 days before, and I completely forgot about it and put it on my calendar. But they'll send you stuff like that. They'll send you things that you're interested in. You can go to score.org. I think it's score.org. I'll put that into the description box. I'll put something in there to tell you where you can go, because I don't know if you exactly have to be connected to the Chamber of Commerce to really get into there, but they have oodles of webinars where you can just learn. You can just learn different things. If you want to know how to get on to a platform like Etsy and all this kind of stuff, what do you do? What is it like? They have webinars like that, and this is through all of this stuff is initiated from the Chamber of Commerce. Any questions that you have about your small business, you can go to your Chamber of Commerce for free. This is a free organization, and you can get help from your state, from your Chamber of Commerce, if you want to further, if you want to get a brick and mortar or something like that. I'm not going to say they're going to give it to you, but they're going to give you ways to point. They're going to point you to how you need to go about this, and they will stand behind you. So they're helping to people grow their business, and the Chamber of Commerce is helpful because I've been up to a lot of their webinars already. I've already learned a lot of things, and you want to get connected to the Chamber of Commerce if you're that serious about your gift basket business. If you want to not to always have to go to your events, but you want to start a business, you want to see how to get into certain areas, uh, your Chamber of Commerce can help you with that. So let me just dwindle it all down. I think I done talked and talked till I can't talk no more. All right, let me see. Yeah, I think I said everything, guys. And if there's something I missed, guys, maybe I'll say it in 2025. But the biggest thing that I just want to share is that don't be the same as you were in 2024. With the overstocking, with the impulses and all this kind of stuff. We all got to do this. Be intentional about what you're doing. Be intentional in 2025 and moving forward. And just learn as much as you can to grow your business and to be to try to manage the impulses of over the biggest thing that I see in this community is overstocking, overbuying. I'm not saying that you don't use it, but guys, we overbuy. We overbuy just because it's out there. Okay. So this is where I'm going to leave you at, guys. I wish you guys a healthy, happy 2025 moving forward. I pray that God will increase your territory. I pray that, that you have the wisdom and the insight, the understanding about how you are to maneuver in your gift basket business, and that God will bless your hands with creativity to do more and to become more in the gift basket business and to be safe, guys. I saw a lot of several videos this year, and I experienced this myself back in Valentine's Day, where people are just, you got to be safe out there. We can't be on the side of the road by ourselves. I'm not talking to nobody in particular. We just can't be out where we at by ourselves in the dark. Make sure, even if you have one person with you, two people, be safe, because people just do not care these days, guys. I had a guy walk up to my table for Valentine's Day just to just kept walking. Come on. You know, it's just like, I'm not doing, I don't really feel, in myself to continue on with doing. I took this year off because I people getting on my nerve with canceling their events and something coming up with the event. So I took this time off and this year, and I did any events. I think I did. Well, did I do one this year? No, I went out and sold. I sold just for Valentine's Day out front. Did I do Mother's Day? No, I didn't do Mother's Day. Valentine's Day. Anyway, make a long story short. Be safe out there, guys. Be safe out there. Use wisdom. Be cautious out there. Check out your surroundings. Make sure your money is not kept on you, guys. Don't let people see where you're putting your money at. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. I know we're trying to do what we can do, but we got to be safe. And I pray that if you can just get a place inside of a mall, get a place, and on somebody's job, maybe they have a little side thing during the holidays, because that's what I was hunting around for too. I was like, look, I put on my Facebook, if you got a business and I can sell my gift baskets on the outside of your business, like in a hall somewhere, let me know. Hit me up. Let me know. Be safe out there, guys. All right. So I pray that you have a prosperous new year. I will be seeing you in the new year sometime. The front part, I won't be on this at all, however long that may be. And I just wish you a happy new year. I pray that you had a Merry Christmas. And and I just pray that you have a prosperous and a happy, happy, happy new year, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. I pray that you will have an amazing, in spite of all that we're seeing going on in our world. I don't know what's about to change moving forward, but I pray through it all that we will still be at peace and that we will have everything that we need in the coming year. So God bless you. Until the next video.